So if you're a nurse, the easiest way for you to join the HOLLIBLU community is simply from your phone. You can go straight to the App Store, type in HOLLIBLU, HOLLIBLU, select it in the list, and you can find us right there and just go ahead. You're gonna have Get is the button. I'm having open because I already have the app. But once you go into the HOLLIBLU profile, you're going to actually register for an account first. This is taking you directly into my profile, but first, of course, you're gonna create a username and a password. It's gonna ask you for your nurse license because we are an exclusive app for nurses. So that's why we always ask you for your nurse license. And then once you've created an account, it's gonna directly take you into the app to create a profile. You can see here in my profile, if I touch my picture up in the upper right-hand corner, it takes me right into the profile screen. So there's general, there's licenses, there's skills and experience up in the upper top menu bar. When you go to general, this is where you can put your name, your address, your zip code. You can put as much information as you want, but you're only required just to put your name and your zip code. That's the only required information on that page. On the licensing side, you can add as many licenses and certifications as you want to keep track of. I personally have a lot of licenses and certifications that I need to keep track of. So you can see here that I've got my nurse license. I've got my professional liability insurance. I've got my car insurance. I even have my driver's license, which isn't anything specific to nurses, but hey, we still need to keep track of our driver's license and the expiration date. So you can see here that I also have my flu vaccine record. So that's my immunizations. And then I have my BLS. So you might have like many more certifications than that. Maybe you have ACLS or PALS or whatever. Maybe you have CPON. You can keep track of all of this stuff here in your licenses and certifications. Under skills, you have languages spoken, you have specialties, you have skills and proficiencies, and these all come from a drop-down menu. So if you want to add a language, you just simply click and you can select from a menu of languages and add them. It's very simple. The same goes for your specialties and your proficiencies. If there's not your specialty in there, you can always let us know. You can contact us via email. This is a very comprehensive profile and a very comprehensive list, but maybe we missed something, so we're always happy to hear about your specialty. Once you go through the skills and the experience section, the experience is just what you would essentially put into a resume. So you can put all of that stuff in there, and then you can convert your profile to a resume automatically, which is a really nice feature of HOLLIBLU. Here's where you can go ahead and export your resume. So let's say you want to send it to somebody, you want to email it, you want to text message it, you want to print it, save it, whatever you want to do, you can do that by tapping the button below. And that allows you to export it outside of the app. So that's your profile. That's your comprehensive nurse profile. Now, once you have a profile, you can go into the company section. And this is where you can see companies that are near you. So if you want to filter by distance, all you have to do is select and touch distance in the upper menu bar. And then you can see companies that are nearby to you. Now, if you want to actually see information about that company, you can click on them. You can see the details of that company by clicking on details. And then you can scroll down and see everything that this company wants to share with you. This company in particular is sharing who they are, what they're about, who they're looking for, what type of benefits they're offering, what their pay structure is. So companies can feel free to fill out the profile any way they want. Some of them are very, very comprehensive, like this one, and other ones might just simply have a mission statement and maybe a little bit about them and what they're looking for. So going back, you can also, by selecting in the upper left-hand corner, you might see something that kind of looks like a map. You can click on the map and you can see the companies in a map view. So you are here as this little green dot, but these are the companies that are around you. And if you select one of those companies just by touching that little red icon, it will tell you in the lower section here who that is. And then you click more info and it takes you to their profile. So this is the company section of the app. Once you're connected with companies, then companies can actually send you assignments. So let's say, for example, that you're working for a home health company or you're working for a hospice company, and instead of texting and calling you like normally companies do, they can actually utilize this platform so that you can keep all of your professional life in one place. You're not texting and calling in your personal life and then also texting and calling in your professional life. You can keep it all here in HOLLIBLU. So that's one of the advantages to being able to accept assignments here. And one of the an example would be this assignment, for example. This is maybe something that you would see. This comes from PurveyCare. This is a patient zip code, who it was posted by, what kinds of things are needed for this assignment. And then at the bottom, you would have an accept or a decline button. This assignment is passed, so it's no longer available, but normally you'd have an accept or decline button in the bottom. So this essentially sums up for you what HOLLIBLU has to offer for nurses who are looking to connect, organize, restore their love for nursing, and empowering them to thrive. We are going to be adding so many more features to this app this year. Ability for you to connect with other nurses, an ability to really have a community feel. And so we're really excited to have you, and we can't wait to hear what you think about HOLLIBLU.